Hey everyone, my name is Lena. Welcome back to this channel. And in this video, we're going to be talking all about intuition, what intuition is, and how we can gain a better access to our intuition. So whether you believe it or you don't, you already have this natural, innate ability to be able to sense things that is not coming from a place of logical, it's not coming from a place of rational, but it's coming from a place of a higher intelligence of the cosmos. When you think about your mind and your body, and think about your mind and your body as one unit, and this unit is part of the cosmos, it's part of a greater intelligence. Now, it would only make sense that our unit has access to that greater intelligence that's part of the cosmos as it relates to us. So that is what intuition is. Intuition is very primitive and it helps us to survive. So if you tap into your intuition, if you're more aware of your intuition as you're feeling it day by day, you're able to use it as a tool to be able to have better relationships, to be able to make better decisions in your life, and to be able to just sense, what is right for you or what is not right for you in the moment as it relates to the now. That's what intuition is. It has so much to do with our natural senses, our natural ability to just know something, to just know, and it comes from a place of a greater intelligence. When we're talking about intuition and how it comes to us, and believe me, it comes to you as we're speaking right now. It comes through sensation. Intuition comes through sensation, and that sensation then we decode into an emotion or a thought. So many psychics have intuition coming to them through thoughts. They hear it or they see it in a vision, but it can also be very physical. So intuition can be physical because our bodies is part of that unit, right? And our bodies have heightened, let's call it heightened sense areas in our bodies. So our gut, our stomach is one area, which is called the solar plexus, and our heart is also one of the areas of the heightened sense of awareness. So what that essentially means is the sensations, how intuitions come to us, can have a physical manifestation, meaning like when you're talking to someone that may be toxic, or you're thinking of a decision that you need to make and you just feel that in your stomach and you're just like, I don't know, that makes me feel a little bit that is actually your intuition. And the more you're able to practice that with a friend or with whatever is going on in your life, you're able to understand those sensations better. And that's what's important to know, is that intuition is different. The way the sensation, the way that we interpret it, the way we decode it into a thought and an emotion, that is different for everybody, because we're all, we all feel a little bit differently. We all think a little bit differently. Our personalities, our egos, right? So we need to be able to understand how we feel the sensation. What does a yes feel like when we're thinking about a decision? What does a no feel like when we're thinking about a decision? And we need to be able to be more aware of it on a day-to-day. It's that sensation that you feel at that moment, to be able to tap into it, to be able to be more aware of it, so you can use it in times like your career, so you can use it in places like such as relationships, so you know when someone's good for you, when someone isn't. So it only makes sense that to better access our intuition is to become more aware of how we feel, what happens physically to us when we're experiencing something we like or we're experiencing something we don't like. And also, since our body is part of this unit, our body is part of the mind-body unit that is connected to the cosmos, we want to take better care of our bodies so that we're able to sense them a little bit better. What that means is that your body is the vehicle for intuition to flow through. So you want to take better care of it. You want to sleep, you want to meditate, you want to eat better, diet is very important. Don't overindulge, don't poison your body. These are things that are very important when it comes to gaining a better awareness of your intuition. Now, one of the things that comes to me when it comes to intuition, questions that people have is, how do you know when something is just a thought and when something is actually your intuition, something that's coming from that greater place of intelligence? Well, let me tell you, the only way that you can actually know how your body, how your vehicle performs, is by practicing it. No two vehicles are the same, right? So your body is different from how my body may sense something, and how I may interpret a sensation is very different than how you may interpret a sensation. So it's very important to do practices with maybe your friends or your family, somebody that you trust to know that will give you good feedback and good validation on something that you're picking up. Do small intuitive practices with them on very simple questions, questions that are maybe yeses and nos or whatever. Find some people in your life that are willing to practice with you. And the more you do these practices, the more you'll learn how your body picks up a yes. What does yes feel like? What does no feel like? And even if you doubt yourself, just say what comes out in these practices that you do with your friends. The way that you do these practices will be very simple. When you sit with them, we're in COVID time, so you may not be, directly in front of them. If you're on the phone, maybe try FaceTime or Zoom or something like that. And you want to just quiet your mind. So you take a few deep breaths, and you inhale through your nose, you exhale through your mouth, and just tell yourself that all you need to do is be here and be in the now. And you open yourself up to receive, and you just let it flow. And as the questions are being asked, you just allow yourself, the first thing that comes to you, just say it. That is actually a very good practice, to be able to, see what the first thing that comes to you. And usually that is intuition, and everything after that is our interpretation, is our decoding of what that is. The more that you practice this, the more you'll be able to go into, how those sensations come, how you decode whatever the sensations are. So practicing is so important. I've seen so many other videos on YouTube, or I've seen so many other teachers of psychic teachers that talk about intuition, and the one thing that I've learned is that no one can tell you how your body tries to give you information. You need to practice this to be able to know what is coming to you and how it's coming to you. And trust me, you'll actually enjoy it after a while, because you'll be able to trust yourself a little bit more when you feel things with people, or when there's a decision that you need to make, you're able to quiet your mind and go into your sensations and be able to tell if you want to do it or not. I think intuition is such an amazing ability to be able to become more aware of, and it will help you so much in your life if you just allow yourself to be more aware of it. So I hope this video helped in a sense that you understood a little bit more of how intuition comes to you and how intuition flows through you. And I hope that you practice with your friends, practice with your family. I encourage you to share your comments in this video. I encourage you to let me know what are some of the experiences you've had with intuition. Until next time.